guys, I'm bringing you a planner flip through from January all the way to the end of July. The last time I did a planner flip through, I ended on these pages. So yes, I wanted to kind of go through each spread, talk just a little bit about it, let you see it, and yeah, I want you to see how things have changed over time. This was New Year's week, and I was actually really sick during this time. I had pneumonia starting in the 1st of November, so I was still sick for this time. I'm surprised that I actually got anything in here. You can see I did nothing with the sidebar. So yeah, not much to say about that one. Now, I did try to use, even though it was already after Christmas, this has Christmas colors and, you know, even the tree here, but it was still very much a jolly season for my son and myself. And you'll see it says still sick right here. I was very, very, very sick at Christmas, and so I was not able to really do a whole lot with him during Christmas break. So we kind of had to postpone things just a little bit, but I was able to plan, and I was able to, you know, get these things up and going, and yeah. Okay, this one is one of my favorites. I just loved this. It's not overly Christmassy, but it does have some Christmas accents. I chose to put some of the Christmassy animals in this one. I just think this is an adorable spread. I love the two washi tapes together. I thought they looked really good. So I was proud of this one. It was when I was really starting to feel better, actually. This was from, okay, and the main part of this was from Scribble Prints Co. Now, this was the January set from Scribble Prints Co. And I absolutely loved this. I loved all of the snowflakes everywhere, and I love the ombre look of the chevron washi. Yes, this was just so cozy, snowy, stay inside kind of thing. I really, really liked it. I thought it was cool. All right, and then we move into towards the end of January and the beginning of February here. I am doing a spread. What I used is I had some Sticko brand foil stickers, and so I used those with some metallic 3mm washi, and I used Scribble Prints Co. yet again on this spread. She was really killing it for me for the different months. I was loving those monthly things. Now, I did make an attempt here, but yeah, it didn't work out. Here is where you will find that I am using some of my planner for different things like doctor's appointments, birthdays, things like that. Yeah. This was the first week of February, but it's always cold here in February. It seems like our summers last until November, and then it really gets cold all the way up, sometimes until April or after. So I thought that I would go ahead and pair this beautiful kit with this Scotch washi that I had. And yeah, I mean, I just thought it was really pretty. And yet again, all of these blue snowflakes, they have just a hint of sparkle to them. They all came from Sticko, and I used the same washi again, the 3mm washi again with this. I'm not totally positive where this set come from. It is not Scribble Prints Co. I'm not really sure. I want to say the Planner Companion, but I'm not positive. Okay, now, once again, I'm back to using Andrea's Scribble Prints Co.'s things. So this week, this was the week of Valentine's Day, but this was a very sad time for my family and I. We lost a very dear friend to the family, to cancer. She was my age, and she passed away this week. So even though it's nice and bright and colorful, I wasn't really feeling it too much. I decided to go ahead and use this set of stickers that I found from a Doris book at Michael's. I really liked the snowiness of it, and we were having some really cold weather here. So I just continued on, and I used, this is the Scotch brand. So it's wonderful. I love Scotch. It does not come off on your fingers or in, your workspace. It actually sticks down. And I thought it was just a really pretty sparkly touch to go with this gray and blue color scheme. Okay, I did do another love related spread. This was the last week of February, and I had only done the one spread that had to do with Valentine's, and that week did not turn out to be a very good week. But this is when my son's baseball started, and I was thinking about how much I love him, and so I did this spread for my son. So then we move into March, and wow, did I start using my monthly at this point. I had put these stickers in to check off my hydrate each day, and it just didn't happen. I found that I never came back to the spread other than, I had several things, like I had surgery on this day. I had, several things that were going on. My son's birthday is this month. All of those things, but when it came to the hydrate, I was already putting it in one place, and I just didn't really feel like that I got as much use out of this as I would have liked. I think, that first day is the only day I actually did it. Okay, so this is one of my favorites. This is from Creating & Co. Paige and her makeup kits. I just love these. I love all of the watercolor that she does. I just think it's so very pretty. I was really in my element with this. I added a strip of black washi because I just thought it was perfect. I had this checked or gingham kind of washi for the bottom, and I had these high heels, and I just thought that they were perfect to go with this very feminine spread. The next week is from Vintage Gypsy Road. It's her English Garden or English Rose. I'm not sure what she called it. But I was I will always be a no white space planner. Very rarely do I do a white space. I just enjoy the look of filling up, and it's very therapeutic for me. So yeah, but I was getting things done. I was making sure I was including important things and all of my son's games and making it there. So yeah, I really liked this spread. Now this is of course, if it's not obvious, this was my St. Patrick's Day spread, and I really liked it. I thought it was really cute. I got this from Soda Pop Studio, and it just turned out really cute. The only thing I didn't like is that Easter was the very next week. I felt like we went from one holiday right into the next. I also use Soda Pop Studio for my Easter spread here. I love the colors here, and I really hope that she does something very similar to this again for next Easter, because I thought this was so cute. I do use some of the monthly things from Scribble Print Scope to fill in for little things when a kit does not have those, and I still do that. But I love this. I just didn't like they were back to back. I thought both spreads were precious, but it was hard having back to back holidays. I'm glad it's going to be more spread out this year. Okay, here is April. I didn't learn my lesson, and I put these hydrates back on here again. Not really sure why I did that. But, I I did it, and it still didn't get used. This set is from Soda Pop Studio. It's really, really cute. I love the quatrefoil and all of the different patterns. It's so colorful and pretty, and I really like the rainbow and the umbrellas and the rain boots. It was just too cute. So I decided to do a second Easter set because I had gotten this from Vintage Gypsy Road, and I just couldn't stand waiting to use it. I couldn't hold it till next year. So I had some date covers that were rosebuds, and I had this really cute foil washi, and I loved it. It was very country inspired in my opinion, very shabby chic, and I just really loved it, and I had to use it, so I did. I really don't think there's any rules. Now, this is a week that I really did not use that much. I was recovering from, I had 2 surgeries back to back. So I did not get a whole lot of use out of this. I got some. I really loved this. This, I believe, was one of my all-time favorite prints from Vintage Gypsy Road. I absolutely love this spread. The colors are gorgeous. This is one of the first kits I ever used from Grace Design Shop, and I absolutely fell in love with her stickers. And I do have a coupon code below if you're interested in using that. It's not an affiliate code. It's just a code that she was nice enough to give me for my viewers. She is as sweet as she can be. Grace is a doll. But yeah, I really, really loved this. I pulled several things in from different places. You know, I pulled in my own washi here at the bottom, but all of these stickers and everything, the decorative stickers and everything, are from her. I absolutely loved this. This was a perfect springtime spread for me. This again is Vintage Gypsy Road. You can see that I never even touched the second half of this week. There were some personal things going on in my life. I was able to get some stuff done at the beginning of the week, but by the time Wednesday hit, I was pretty much in the bed, and I really didn't get a whole lot accomplished for the rest of the week, which is, sad. But I do have enough stickers to do another spread with this, so maybe I'll get another chance. And then we come to May. And I absolutely love this. Again, this set is from Soda Pop Studio. And I just love her monthly kits. They're so very cute. I like the cutesy thing. But, yeah, I learned my lesson and quit putting those hydrate stickers. I had tried so hard to get this kit by Scribble Prints Co. And it was one of those bring back my box, I think it was, or I'm not really sure what she called it, but she had this as a limited edition box that she sent out right about the time, it was early on, around the time that she opened her shop. And then she brought it back again, and I still missed out on it. It just sold out before I could hit the pay button quick enough. So I searched high and low, and finally she listed it in her shop. I got my hands on it, and I absolutely love this pattern. It is so pretty, and coral is one of my favorite colors. So of course, this worked out really well. Bloom where you're planted is one of my favorite little quotes. So yeah. Okay, here I used Scribble Prints Co. I used her pink nautical. The pink and green together, I just love. I thought it was so neat and clean. I actually was able to write neatly. But yeah, it just worked out. This was a week that was from a new shop. I'm trying to think of the name of the shop. I can't think of the name of it. But I saw this and I thought that it was absolutely gorgeous. I'm a sucker for anything watercolor. And so, yeah, I did use some Scribble Prints Co. little things to add to what I was doing. I used, of course, my planner Kate and my normal typical things. This was National Fibromyalgia Awareness Day. And so, yeah, I fell in love with this, and I was able to get the watercolor washi that they had at Michael's. I got my hands on that, and I thought it just made this whole spread just beautiful. This was a subscription kit from Oh Hello Stationery Co. And I loved this so much. It was so fun to plan in this. I loved all the little ants and the ladybugs and all of the little pieces of fruit. The idea of just the whole little scene that was set down here, it was just so cute. I had this. She sent enough of the tape with the fruits on it to use with your kit, and then I had this, which reminded me of the typical picnic table cover. So this was really a lot of fun, and I thought that the pop of blue with this was beautiful. Okay, this week was a very nautical week for me, but it was the traditional nautical colors. I just really loved it. I used some of my washi that I had gotten this washi from. I may have gotten this washi from Oh Hello. This I got from Tapes Kingdom. It's on Etsy. It's Tapes Kingdom. And so this was just a traditional, kind of thing. I love it. I think it is so cute. I love the animals and the fish, and of course the anchor. I'll always love a good anchor. I just love anything to do with the ocean or the beach or nautical. So this turned out really cute, I thought. Then moving into June, I did have some things going on in June last month, and I was trying to remember everything that had to be done for the upcoming school year. And then I moved into this. This is from Vintage Gypsy Road, and I absolutely loved it. The coral and this teal aqua color, these sing to my heart. They are my power colors. I love them. I thought this spread was absolutely beautiful, and I really enjoyed working with it. This next week is also from Vintage Gypsy Road. It was her koi, but I ended up not really doing a whole lot this week. Usually if I'm having a bad day, it's more like a bad week. So yeah, it's always usually reflected pretty well in my plans. I can get the plans done, but then something will set me off during the week, and then I'll have kind of a rough week. I did find this. I believe this is a Scotch brand washi that's very wide, and it has the little fish and ships on it. I thought it was a perfect match for this koi kit. But anyway, still a beautiful kit because I really do love the colors brown and teal together. Okay, this was a mystery kit from Glam Planner, and I still did not get anything really done. You can see that I was in the ER on this day. I had a sleep study done the first of that week. Things were just really rough, and I'm still trying to come back from it, guys. I mean, sometimes things rock your boat, and they rock it really good. And so I had gotten my boat rocked, and yeah. This is an OG Vintage Gypsy Road kit. I had been saving this. I absolutely love peacocks. Peacocks are one of my favorite animals. The plumes on their tail are just gorgeous. I finally decided, this was the week that she closed her shop, I believe, and I had been holding on to this and holding on to this, and I decided that it was time to go ahead and use it. So I did, and I did a more white space planning kind of style on this one. I thought it was just really pretty. I loved this up here, the way that I layered that. I thought that this was gorgeous, and I thought it was very regal, so I did add the gold foil washi along with this pretty teal here with the pattern. I thought this turned out gorgeous. I was really, really proud of it, and surprisingly it was, more of a white space spread. And then we get into July. I did decorate a lot for the 4th of July, and one of the reasons is because it's my birthday month, and I'm a very patriotic person. My dad, he is a Navy vet, and I'm very proud of him, and I am very appreciative of everything that we have in this country today. You know, there are bad things that happen, but there are a lot of good things that happen too, and there are a lot of good people in this world. So yeah, I really like this. Now I used this for the end of the week, right before the 4th. This was from Glam Planner. It's her Baby You're a Fireworks set. I loved this. It was so much fun. I loved the colors. It was so patriotic. I went ahead and put some bunting at the top. It was just so cute, and she had this one sticker that said July, so I put it on the 1st. I thought it was really, really cute. It was just a great little set. I love the silver glitter that she added. It just worked out so good. I really liked it. This is my 4th of July week. I had several things going on. I didn't go back and check anything off. I'm not sure why I didn't do that. I did it on this part of the week, but not this part. I had lots going on this week. I was very busy. So that's probably why I never checked it back off. But I loved this. This was from Soda Pop Studio. I absolutely loved it. I love their sets, especially their holiday sets. Now this is my birthday week, and this was not too long ago. I planned this with a vintage birthday set from Vintage Gypsy Road. And I included several different things, and even, you know, I gave myself a birthday cake and that sort of thing. I had a really rough week this week, and it was hard turning 47 this year, and I've never really had a birthday hit me quite so hard, and I ended up spending the day alone, and yeah, it was just a really down time. And like I said, I'm still trying to pull myself up by my bootstraps. This is last week. This was Drink the Wild Air by Glam Planner. I absolutely love this. I think it's gorgeous. I love Hawaii. I absolutely love Hawaii, and this makes me think of Hawaii. And so I really enjoyed all of the bright colors together. It was just perfect. I just loved it and had a great week last week as far as planning and keeping up with my stuff is concerned. And then this is the latest Plan With Me that you'll be seeing soon on my channel if it's not already up. I've not written in it yet because honestly I am filming back-to-back videos. And so I just finished planning this before I turn the camera off and back on again in order to film the flip through. So yeah, that is it, guys. This is my year in my first Erin Condren. Bittersweet, but excited to get on to that new planner. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new to me, please hit that subscribe button and become part of my YouTube family. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Guys, you have a great evening and have an awesome week. I'll talk to you later. Bye.